It's 1,000 miles of silence between your heart and mine, a distance I can't cross now, a never-ending line. I send my thoughts across it on whispers in the breeze, 1,000 miles of silence bringing me to my knees. No word, no touch, no answer, just emptiness I feel, a chill and vast expanse, proving this pain is real. I used to know your every thought before you'd even speak. Our souls were intertwined in secrets we would keep. Now every conversation is just a memory, lost in this vast expanse of what we used to be. The connection's broken now, the signal lost and gone, leaving just the static from dusk until the dawn. I scream your name into the void, but no sound travels far, just the echo of my longing neath a distant star. A desperate lonely whisper, consumed by endless space, searching for a comfort, a familiar loving face. It's 1,000 miles of silence between your heart and mine, a distance I can't cross now, a never-ending line. I send my thoughts across it on whispers in the breeze, 1,000 miles of silence bringing me to my knees. No word, no touch, no answer, just emptiness I feel, a chill and vast expanse, proving this pain is real. I try to build a bridge back with memories strong and true, but the current's just too mighty and I can't reach for you. Each moment spent remembering just pulls me further down, lost in this vast ocean, in this desolate lonely town. My heart's a ship without a sail, adrift upon the sea, wishing for a lifeline, wishing you'd come back to me. Perhaps this silent journey is one I have to take, to learn to walk alone now, for goodness gracious sake. But the yearning still lingers for a touch, a voice, a sign, to cross 1,000 miles of silence and make you truly mine. 1,000 miles of silence, forever in my soul. 1,000 miles of silence, making me less than whole.
It was the last goodbye kiss, gentle on my cheek, a silent final promise, words we couldn't speak. Felt your breath upon me, then you turned and walked away. Yeah, the last goodbye kiss haunted me that day. A bittersweet conclusion to a love I held so tight, leaving just this yearning in the endless lonely night. The car pulled from the curb, then fading from my view, a quiet crushing moment, knowing it was true. This was the final chapter, the ending of our book. No chance for reconciliation, no second chance to look back at the love we nurtured, dreams we used to share. Now just this heavy silence hanging in the air. I trace my lips for traces of that soft, tender touch, a phantom sensation, meaning oh so much, a final punctuation to a story we once knew. Before the quiet sorrow, before I lost you. The house feels cold and empty since your presence disappeared. Every cherished memory suddenly revered. I pick up little tokens, objects left behind, each one a sharp reminder, playing on my mind, of laughter in the hallways, of whispers in the dark. Now just this aching silence, leaving its lonely mark. I wish I could rewrite it, that final painful scene, erase that summer moment, make it all a dream. But memories are master, holding me so tight, keeping me suspended in that last faded light. The last goodbye kiss, forever on my soul. The last goodbye kiss, making me less than whole.
The city hums its lullaby, a million sleeping souls, while I'm awake and watching as the lonely night unfolds. Streetlights paint the window, aglow against the pane. Just me and this quiet rhythm, easing all my pain. This concrete lullaby whispers soft and low, a comfort in the solitude, helping my spirit grow. Another day is fading, the rush hours come and gone, leaving empty sidewalks until the early dawn. I watch the cars go by now, their headlights gleam and fade, each one a different story, a choice that they have made. But here inside my haven, the quiet starts to creep, a peaceful kind of stillness, secrets I can keep. No need for conversation, no pressure to perform, just the subtle whispers, weathered through the storm. The world outside is buzzing, but here I feel at peace, finding gentle solace, a quiet, sweet release. The skyline holds its secrets beneath the hazy moon, a million lives converging, ending far too soon. But in this lonely moment, amidst the urban sprawl, I find a true connection, answering my silent call to just exist and breathe now, letting worries drift away, lost inside the rhythm of this metropolitan day. Sometimes the silence speaks louder than any spoken word, a truth that's deeply felt now, clearly seen
keep. City's a lullaby, rocking me to sleep. City's lullaby, secrets it will keep. My broken compass spinning, pointing every way but true. Lost within this wilderness since I lost sight of you. Not you, but the old me, with dreams I left behind. Yeah, my broken compass spinning, leaving me intertwined with doubts and silent whispers on this lonely winding road, trying to find direction, carrying this heavy load. Used to draw my future, lines so clear and bold, a path to grand achievements, stories to be told. But the storms of expectation, the whispers of regret, left my internal guidance, something I can't reset. Now every crossroads mocks me with choices I can't make. Just standing in the silence, for goodness gracious sake. I search for constellations, they used to light my way, but the skies are clouded over from dusk until the day. A quiet desperation for something I can trust before my inner purpose turns completely into dust. They say to trust your instincts, let your heart lead the way, but my heart's confused and aching from every single fray, with paths I never took now, and chances I let slip, leaving just this yearning on every single trip. Through the crowded avenues and lonely silent nights, searching for a signal, for guiding inner lights. Maybe the journey isn't about a perfect straight line path, but learning to embrace now the beautiful aftermath of dreams that shifted subtly, lessons understood, finding strength in moments that always felt so good. My broken compass leading me back home. My broken compass, never truly alone. There's a space between us now, wider than before, a silence we both built, knocking at our door. I try to reach across it with words I can't quite say, the space between us growing every day. It used to be so close,
A breath, a touch, a glance. Now it's a quiet ocean, a forgotten broken dance. We used to finish sentences, know each other's thoughts. A seamless, easy rhythm, defying all the knots. Now every conversation feels like walking on thin ice, guarding every feeling, paying such a price. The air is thick with questions, answers never found, lost in this uncomfortable, unfamiliar ground. I see the hesitation reflected in your eyes, a barrier unspoken beneath these heavy skies, a yearning for connection, a fear of deeper pain, trapped in this vast distance, through sunshine and through rain. There's this space between us now, wider than before, a silence we both built, knocking at our door. I try to reach across it with words I can't quite say, the space between us growing every day. It used to be so close, a breath, a touch, a glance. Now it's a quiet ocean, a forgotten broken dance. We share the same four walls, the same old daily grind, but emotionally, darling, we're miles and miles behind. Trying to bridge the chasm with fragile whispered pleas, but the gap keeps getting larger, carried by the breeze. I miss the easy comfort, the way we used to be, lost in this vast emptiness, just you and lonely me. Is there a way to mend this, to close this growing divide, to break down all these barriers, nowhere left to hide? Or is this silent distance a truth we must embrace and find a way to live now in this lonely separate space? The street reflects the rain now, a mirror to the night. Another coffee's brewing in the lonely neon light. Faces pass by quickly, lost in their own stride. Just another Monday, nowhere left to hide. This city never sleeps, they say, but I'm awake and tired, searching for a feeling, something truly inspired. Every corner holds a story, every shadow hides a dream. Lost within the concrete jungle, it's harder than it seems to find a true connection, a moment pure and real under these neon lights. How lonely do I feel under these neon lights? I'm just a passing blur, lost in the silent hum of what we truly were, searching for comfort in this restless pulsing heart, trying to find my purpose, tearing me apart under these neon lights, where shadows stretch and grow, just chasing fading moments, putting on a silent show. Bass beats from a distance, a muffled distant throb, another late night siren, a solitary sob. see reflections shining in puddles on the ground, a fragmented existence without a guiding sound. This restless urban landscape, a symphony of dread, wishing for a quiet moment inside my weary head. Maybe in the chaos there's a beauty to behold, a truth that can be whispered, a story to be told, of finding peace in madness, a calm within the storm, and keeping just a flicker to keep my spirit warm. Under these neon lights, I'm still searching. Under these neon lights, for something worth returning. When the walls felt closing in and silence filled the air, a heavy cloak of darkness, breathing deep despair. But deep inside a spirit stirred, a flame refused to die, a calling from the heavens, echoing in the sky. Feel the rhythm building, a holy righteous sound, breaking every stronghold on consecrated ground. Hear the voices joining, a chorus strong and bold, a story of deliverance, bravely to be told. This is the breakthrough anthem, ringing out so clear. No more hesitation, banishing all fear. Soaring choir rising, lifting every soul, making every broken piece wonderfully whole. Sing the anthem loud, for the breakthrough's here. Yeah. Through the trials and the testing, a strength was found within, a divine intervention where new life can begin. The chains are now surrendered, the burdens cast aside, with purpose in your footsteps, with nowhere left to hide. Feel the rhythm building, a holy righteous sound, breaking every stronghold on consecrated ground. Hear the voices joining, a chorus strong and bold, a story of deliverance, bravely to be told. This is the breakthrough anthem, ringing out so clear. No more hesitation, banishing all fear. Soaring choir rising, lifting every soul, making every broken piece wonderfully whole. Sing the anthem loud, for the breakthrough's here. Yeah. Every doubt defeated, every battle won, standing in the glory beneath the rising sun. This triumphant feeling, powerful and true, knowing that the victory was always meant for you. This is the breakthrough anthem, ringing out so clear. No more hesitation, banishing all fear. Soaring choir rising, lifting every soul, making every broken piece wonderfully whole. Sing the anthem loud, for the breakthrough's here. Yeah. Sing it out.
Moonlight paints the window, silver on the floor. Another lonely moment,
knocking at my door. The city sleeps in silence, but my mind's awake, reliving every promise we were meant to make. Oh, finger snaps into a crisp, isolated sound. A consistent slow rhythm like a ticking clock, wishing I could turn back past every single shock. Heartbeats a deep throb, heavy in my chest, putting all my feelings through the ultimate test. Oh, this moonlit solitude, where memories reside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Enters with a soulful drawn out cry. Heavy 808 bass shaking up my core, wishing you were here, wanting something more. The slow tempo sorrow just for me. The warmth of your presence still lingers in the air. A phantom touch, a whisper, a silent deep despair. Scrolling through old pictures, a smile, a tender gaze, lost within this empty, melancholy maze. A consistent slow rhythm like a ticking clock, wishing I could turn back past every single shock. Heartbeats a deep throb, heavy in my chest, putting all my feelings through the ultimate test. Oh, this moonlit solitude, where memories reside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Heavy 808 bass shaking up my core, wishing you were here, wanting something more. The slow tempo sorrow just for me. Maybe I was blind, leaving all those feelings far too far behind. Just one more chance, one more word to say, before this endless darkness overtakes my day. Oh, this moonlit solitude, where memories reside. Nowhere left to run, nowhere left to hide. Stress swells with deep emotion, heavy 808 bass shaking up my core, wishing you were here, wanting something more. The slow tempo sorrow just for me. Moonlit solitude, so alone.
When the world feels heavy and the weight pulls you down, searching for a solace in this crowded town, just close your eyes and listen to the rhythm and the beat, finding strength within you, standing on your feet. Every note's a comfort, every chord a gentle hand, guiding you through darkness across this weary land. Your spirit rising like a melody so true, knowing that the power truly lies in you. Oh, these healing harmonies washing over me, setting every burden beautifully free. A gospel truth resounding loud and clear, banishing the sorrow, overcoming every fear. These healing harmonies will lift you up. Through the trials and tribulations, you will find your way, knowing that a brighter and more hopeful day is waiting just before you, shining ever bright, emerging from the shadows into the glorious light. Every note's a comfort, every chord a gentle hand, guiding you through darkness across this weary land. Your spirit rising like a melody so true, knowing that the power truly lies in you. Oh, these healing harmonies washing over me, setting every burden beautifully free. A gospel truth resounding loud and clear, banishing the sorrow, overcoming every fear. These healing harmonies will lift you up. Voice is soaring, a powerful guiding sound on hallowed ground where true strength can be found. No matter what the challenge, no matter what the fight, you've got the inner power shining ever so bright. Oh, these healing harmonies washing over me, setting every burden beautifully free. A gospel truth resounding loud and clear, banishing the sorrow, overcoming every fear. These healing harmonies will lift you up. Healing harmony, lift you up, yeah. Walls so high, brick by painful brick, protecting tender feelings from every word and trick. But now the silence lingers between you and me, more than just a distance, more than I can see. Trying to find the blueprints of how we used to share before these guarded moments hanging in the air. Is it easier to hide behind the lines we draw, or risk a little openness, defying every flaw? This push and pull between us, a complicated dance. Is it time to break them down and take another chance? Are we building fences or bridges? Tell me what's the plan? Reaching out a hand or just walking through the sand? 'Cause the gap is getting wider between where we stand. Are we building fences or bridges? Help me understand. If we can cross this distance, or if it's truly done underneath this same old weary sun. Remember laughing hours when words just flowed so free. No need for explanation, just natural harmony. Now every phrase is measured, every glance is weighed, a silent negotiation, a trust that feels betrayed. The easy comfort's gone now, replaced by weary eyes, lost in all the reasons for these unspoken lies. It's hard to be vulnerable when wounds are running deep, but love demands an effort, a promise we must keep, to face the hidden truths and lay our burdens bare, to see if there's a pathway, if we just truly care.
Fences or bridges? Which one will we choose? Fences or bridges? Too much left to lose.
I found an old drawing today, tucked in a dusty drawer. The blueprint of a dream that I don't chase anymore. Lines of soaring towers, a life I planned so clear. Before the real world shifted, bringing doubt and fear. I remember every detail, the passion in my hand, building empires in my mind. Across this weary land, they told me to be practical, to keep my feet on ground. But my heart still aches for wonders that cannot now be found. A quiet kind of yearning, a bittersweet regret for all the constellations I haven't traveled yet. Oh, the blueprint of a dream, it whispers in the night. I almost took, bathed in golden light. A future unfulfilled now, a story left untold. The blueprint of a dream, brave and bold. It's a bittersweet reminder of who I used to be, before the world persuaded to set my spirit free from ambition's plea. Different life now, sturdy, safe and sound. No soaring towers reaching, just solid common ground. The risks are minimized now, the unexpected few. But sometimes in the silence I still long for something new. For the thrill of exploration, the unknown just out of reach. A lesson learned too late perhaps, a truth I couldn't teach. Maybe the journey changes, not the destination's end. And finding smaller wonders is how the spirit can mend. A tiny spark rekindled, a quiet inner gleam, still whispers of the passion of a long forgotten dream. Even in the cracks now, the concrete blooms so bright. A vibrant, silent promise in the urban fading light. A quiet kind of magic from the asphalt to the sky. Yeah, the concrete blooms as lonely moments fly, showing me a purpose in spaces unforeseen. A hopeful, gentle moment, a peaceful, vibrant scene. The traffic hums below me, a constant distant sound. Another day is fading on tired, restless ground. I watch the tiny flowers pushing through the gray, a symbol of endurance at the close of every day. And in the quiet moments when the world begins to sleep, a sense of calm surrounds me, secrets I can keep. No need for heavy answers, no pressure to explain. Just letting worries vanish like drops of gentle rain,
finding quiet moments in the rhythm and the flow, a sense of calm embracing as the city lights all glow. The sky is always hidden by the glow from down below, but the city has its own truth, helping spirits grow. I find a quiet wonder in the concrete and the steel, a different kind of beauty that helps my spirit heal. This pulsing living landscape, alive with silent dreams, more hopeful than it ever truly seems. Perhaps the greatest beauty is in the things we often miss, the quiet unexpected moments sealed with a gentle kiss, a feeling of belonging in this urban restless sea, a concrete bloom forever part of me. Concrete bloom, painting skies above. Concrete bloom, filled with quiet love. I used to chase the spotlight, the roar of the applause, building grand cathedrals, defying all the laws of quiet introspection, of working deep inside. But the noise became too much now, nowhere left to hide. Now I'm the quiet architect of a world I truly own, crafting silent masterpieces, finally feeling grown. No need for validation, no external grand display, just the passion burning, guiding me each day. A subtle transformation, a sunrise in my soul, making every hidden piece finally feel whole. Yeah, I'm the quiet architect, designing my own fate, each thought a careful blueprint, before it gets too late to build a life of meaning. From sketches in my mind, the quiet architect, leaving the past behind, crafting silent wonders, unseen by every eye, living out my purpose beneath the endless sky. The world may never see them, these structures I create in moments of pure stillness, defying time and date. My hands move with intention, my spirit takes its flight, building silent pathways, bathed in inner light. No need for grand pronouncements, no fanfare or loud cheer, just the satisfaction flowing, banishing every fear. It's not about the outcome, but the process deep within, the patience steady building, where true strength can begin. A beautiful devotion to a dream I hold so dear, the quiet architect, overcoming every fear. The quiet architect, finally free and true. The quiet architect, starting something new.
there's a silent story between the lines of us. Words we left unspoken, dissolving into dust. I read your eyes for answers, a truth I long to hear. Yeah, between the lines of us hangs a quiet fear. A fragile unspoken question, a promise left undone. Beneath this weary silence, beneath the setting sun, we talk about the weather, the news, the everyday, but never touch the heart of it, the words we cannot say. There's a pain behind your smile now, a truth I keep concealed, a story no one knows, a hurt that's never healed. I build these careful barriers around my fragile core to keep the world from seeing what I'm truly fighting for. I wish I could explain it, the weight upon my soul, but how do you describe a hurt that leaves you less than whole? A silent constant pressure, a burden I must bear, wishing for a moment that someone truly cared. The laughter echoes hollow when loneliness takes hold, a mask I wear so skillfully, a story left untold. I long for understanding, a hand to truly hold, to whisper all my secrets, to be brave and truly bold. But fear keeps me in silence, trapped within my mind, leaving just these shadows, nowhere left to find. Perhaps the path to healing is in the courage to reveal these hidden aching truths now, and let my spirit feel the warmth of true connection, a light that starts to gleam, transforming every sorrow into a waking dream. Between the lines of us, forever in my heart. Between the lines of us, tearing us apart. We sit across the table now, pretending all is well. A quiet understanding, no stories left to tell. But there's a heavy silence beneath the civil tone, 1,000 hidden meanings we both pretend aren't known. My eyes meet yours a moment, and I see it flicker there, the unspoken truth hanging in the air. We dance around the edges of what we truly feel, building subtle barriers, hoping wounds will heal. But the quiet tension rises with every passing day, knowing what's between us, we just can't truly say. It's the unspoken truth, whispered in the night, a silence silent shared burden, stealing all our light. We built this fragile peace now on secrets we still keep, but the unspoken truth runs dangerously deep, leaving cracks in conversations, shadows in our gaze, lost in this unspoken world through a silent misty haze. Remember all the laughter, the promises we made, before the gentle questions, before the trust betrayed. Now every simple gesture feels carefully designed to keep the real emotions locked away inside my mind. The words get stuck right here before they reach my tongue, a quiet ache and sorrow, a song that's left unsung. Painful hidden mark, the unspoken truth. Will it ever find its way? The unspoken truth, haunting us each day. Neon dreams are calling from the windows of the night, pulling me away now from the dull and fading light of a day that felt so empty, a world that moved so fast. Lost in these neon dreams, knowing they won't last. Just a temporary escape from the ache inside my soul, making me feel weightless, finally feeling whole. The city hums below me, a restless distant sound. Another workday ending on concrete, tired ground. I watch the yellow cabs now, like fireflies in the dark, each one a tiny story, leaving its lonely mark. But here inside my bubble, with headphones on my ears, I drift into the feeling, calming all my fears. No need for explanation, no pressure to pretend, just the subtle glow of colors until the very end of this fleeting moment, where worries fade away, lost inside the magic of this metropolitan display. The rain streaks down the glass now, blurring out the view, making every building feel strangely fresh and new. I imagine different lives lie behind each lit up pane, a million silent wishes washing out the pain of reality's harsh edges, the burdens I still bear. But in these neon dreams I float upon the air. I know the morning's coming to pull me back to earth. Before these precious hours I find my true rebirth, in this quiet fantasy the solace I can keep before the world awakens from its long and heavy sleep. Neon dreams guiding me through the night. Neon dreams bathing me in softest light. Softest light. No longer chasing shadows, no more hiding from the sun. I'm stepping into my own light, a journey just begun. The scars I thought would break me, they only made me strong. Yeah, this is my own light, right where I belong. Gonna shine a little brighter for the world and for my soul. Finally found my rhythm, finally feeling whole. Used to check the mirror, seeking validation there, comparing every step I took, breathing in the shallow air. Listen to the whispers telling me I'm not enough. Lost my voice in echoes when the road got kinda rough. But something shifted slowly deep inside my core. Heard a quiet calling, knocking at my door. Learned to love the imperfections, every crack and every flaw. Found a strength I never knew, breaking every old school law of who I thought I had to be to finally feel complete. Now my spirit's soaring, tasting victory so sweet. The past ain't gonna define me, those chapters are all closed. Writing brand new verses, stories to be told. Got a different kind of glow now, shining from within, embracing every challenge, ready to truly begin. This ain't no temporary high, no fleeting passing craze, just standing firm and centered through all my coming days. Took a walk through darkness to appreciate the dawn, realize the power in me all along. Every step a blessing, every breath a brand new start, with courage as my compass, wisdom in my heart. My own light, shining bright and true. My own light, finally me, finally through. There's the echo, oh, of your silence, louder than any sound, haunting every corner of this lonely hollow ground. I call out for an answer, but no reply I find, just the echo of your silence playing in my mind. A heavy, quiet presence, where your laughter used to be, consuming every moment, finally setting you free. The world keeps moving on now, a blur outside my pain. But in this quiet room, I relive the endless pain of moments left unspoken, promises unkept, a fragile broken future where our true love slept. I trace your phantom outline in the shadows on the wall, waiting for a whisper that will never answer my call. I try to fill the void now with anything I can, but every single effort just takes me back again to the last time that I saw you, the final silent gaze, lost within this memory through a melancholic haze. They say that time can heal all wounds, but mine just runs so deep. These promises we shatter, the secrets that I keep. I walk through crowded rooms now, pretending I'm alright, but every passing face just dims my inner light. Try to forget your touch, the way you used to lean, but your presence lingers always like an unfinished scene. Maybe one day these echoes will begin to fade, and I'll find a new melody, a choice that I've made. But for now, I'll let them play their melancholy tune beneath this lonely star, beneath the silent moon. The echo of your silence, always calling out for you. The echo of your silence, what am I supposed to do?